Welcome to podcast number 3 with
Dave.
David.
Davido.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call me.
How have you been, Dave?
I've been good. Hot, tired.
Heatwave.
Good. Heatwave, yeah.
Let's talk about this because you almost confessed to something a moment ago. And I was like, oh.
No, not heatwave related.
No, but nevertheless related to.
Yeah.
I have spent the majority of the heatwave in England.
You burn hot anyway.
Yeah, I do. I can't thermoregulate at all. In my underwear. Ding dong, doorbell,
Yeah.
delivery drivers. And I'm like, oh God, no. And I'm just sweating like a drippy tea bag.
Yeah.
That's me. So this led naturally into the conversation of you being locked out in your underwear.
Yes. And that sounds bad. Sounds like I was locked out.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like one of those sitcom stories where you get locked out and then you're like, oh, actually it was me just being a bit silly. I was going to the car to grab something and my set of keys was like car keys, locker keys.
You didn't have your house key.
I've always got loads and loads of keys, but I mean, here's an
That's
example.
excessive, Dave.
So I have keys to everything. Anyway, this was a long time ago. I used to work night shifts and I used to be a baker, so I was early in the morning starting at
When the
1 or
world's
2.
asleep.
World's asleep.
No witnesses.
I'm tired. I don't sleep much as it is. No witnesses is the key thing. So this is where my mind was. Locked myself out of the house. The only keys I had were car key, locker key. Now, I
Could be naked in your car.
could be naked in my car, fine. I could be naked on the street, not fine. But at that time in the morning, arguably, nobody's going to see me anyway. But this was one of the times I'd go in my normal clothes, go to work, get changed into my baker's clothes
Yeah.
at work. It's too early to ring anybody. I need to be in work. So I'm like, okay, get to work. There's a back entrance.
Then you get dressed.
And I thought I could get dressed.
Perfect.
So that is what happened to me. I got locked out. All I had was boxer shorts, keys. And I thought, right, that's fine. I'll go there, get changed. I'll bring my baker stuff home. Because then it'll be daytime.
Yeah.
And I can get changed. Almost worked.
Almost. What happened? What could go wrong in this scenario?
So I got all the way to work without being spotted. I got into work without being spotted. However, once I was in work, the security guard caught me.
Where's your clothes?
One of the night workers also caught me and wondered why I was roaming the halls in my boxes.
Oh, and what excuse did you give?
I said, I just left the keys. I can't actually, to be honest, I can't actually remember the excuse I gave. It was a long time ago. And you know when you remember stories, sometimes you remember them incorrectly. I feel like I've told this story, but the excuse that I've given always changes. Because I can't remember what I said. I just remember being locked out, getting to work, and being caught. Those are the things that I am certain of.
You're traumatised by it, you could say.
The conversations, and we did mention Heatwave.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
It was
heatwave.
freezing.
It was freezing cold.
It's even better.
So,
because it's more unlikely that you would ever come across someone in their pants trying to dress up as a baker.
well, yeah. But luckily, minimal people saw me. It wasn't.
You didn't get fired?
No, I didn't get fired. Luckily, I don't know. Actually, probably wouldn't have minded getting fired. It's definitely been an interesting story to say I got fired
for being naked at work.
For being naked at work. No bits were hanging or showing.
Or being baked.
Or being baked, yeah. Although the bakery is a hot place to work.
So you could just say, actually, I run hot.
Yeah. I literally was hot under the collar then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good to know. How have you coped with the heat wave then, considering you've ran around in the cold like that?
We're in the UK, for context.
Mm-hmm.
We're not built for heat.
We're not.
If you look up the UK heat wave, you'll see it's been very, very hot here.
But it's like a sweaty, wet heat. Like, you just, all your skin touches, sticks and then you're trapped like Velcro.
I mean, I don't
Fire
experience
is
that.
rubbing.
I don't.
Everything is like, so my arm touches me and then I move my arm and there's a big wet patch. But if I never put my arm down, that wouldn't have made me wet. Do you know what I mean? Like, does that happen to you? No? Like, anything you touch, like you cross your legs,
I think
and
I
your
know
legs
what you
are wet
mean.
and
Yeah,
sweaty.
I know what you
Like,
mean.
any contact is
I don't. Maybe I just don't
you don't
crush my limbs together.
I'm just too screwy.
Yeah.
Like screwing up.
It's been difficult to sleep.
Yeah.
It's been difficult during the day to work sometimes.
You had a moment where the heatwave caused you to kind of forget words.
Did I need to tell another embarrassing story?
You do, because it's the best.
I'm not coming across very well. So I had a new boss start, and this was the peak heat wave.
Yeah, it's like
about
34,
2 weeks
35
ago.
degrees.
And it felt even more than that.
Yeah, dead heat.
I was unwell the first day we had it. The second day, my new boss was starting, and he put an introductory meeting in, and I thought, okay.
Make a good first impression.
Make a good first impression.
Yeah.
But first of all, I was unwell, so I wanted to push it back. Anyway, I thought he might cancel it, but he was like, no, we'll still do it. So it's okay. So I had to go into work, because I can do work from home, so that was the plan A. But because of this meeting, I had to go to work. Met him in the morning, absolutely fine. Hi, nice to meet you. Still on for the meeting later, hoping he would say, no, I'm really busy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cancel.
I could go home.
No, what a shame.
Didn't happen. Then ended up in a sweaty, hot office. And
no aircon.
No aircon.
No aircon.
And just proceeded to make myself more and more ill.
But I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
fun.
when you kind of just get so overheated, like you lose all track of being able to speak, of being able to remember anything. Like, it just goes out the window. We turn into potatoes, I think.
I mean, I'm a rambler. You probably can tell just over these 3 episodes. And I don't make sense sometimes. But when I'm
really
ill,
warm
hot,
and cooked.
bothered, also it's first meeting with my new boss, I want to make a good impression. So we go, I go to his office, say, all right, let's go. I'll buy you a coffee and we'll sit down and have an introductory meeting. So I buy him a coffee. We sit there, we're chatting. I can hear myself rambling and thinking,
third person,
yeah,
like
makes sense, out of body experience. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's all in slow motion.
Yeah.
Like
He then says, "You're drinking my coffee."
What not to do to your new boss.
I didn't know I was drinking his coffee. I must have grabbed it by accident and
started drinking.
I got a little bit startled and was like, "Oh, am I?" And then I drop it all over my lap, so it looked like I pissed myself. He just looks at me, doesn't remark on it, so I just carry on with, and it says hot coffee in my lap.
Did you scream or anything?
No, no, I don't think so.
So you took the heat and the pain in a heat wave, pouring hot coffee on yourself, and then acted like it didn't happen.
Yeah, we both acted like it
and
didn't
he had a
happen.
poker face.
And then he just said, "You can drink that if you want." I was like, okay, so I proceeded to finish his coffee.
The third that was left at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
the
cup,
little bit
and
that
you're
was
wearing
left,
it.
because this was right at the beginning of the meeting.
Oh my god.
And then the meeting was just me rambling and then forgetting really simple words. So I forgot the word for money. And I said, you know the things you give people when you want something in return, when you're trying to... He was just looking at me, bemused.
Like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah. And the other 2 words I remember forgetting, so I'm pretty sure probably there's a whole lot of that. I'm trying to blank it out. Was union. So I said, when you help...
This mob of
when you want
people.
help from someone, you go to someone, they help you take on someone else.
Recruit people to join in.
And the other one was spreadsheet, which I
Yeah.
explained as, when you put things in boxes. And
But the boxes are on your screen.
yeah, but
Lots of
I
boxes.
didn't say that. So yeah, that was my first
happens.
meeting with the boss, big boss man. And I thought, I don't know how I'm coming back from this.
Yeah, but you did.
I did. Now I don't know if he likes me, but now at least I've had enough conversations with him after.
He knows that was an isolated incident.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I think as well, there's a lot of pressure when you meet someone new that you need to be your very best. And that pressure adds so much stress, it actually makes you your worst.
It can do if you're not good at handling it.
You ever had a bad day where, like, you catch your sleeve on a door handle and then it like pulls you back when you're going out the door.
I think
You stub your toe. Yeah. And the more stressed you get, the more things go wrong. Like, you'll then knock things over because it snowballs, doesn't it?
I had an accident where I had
took all your leg apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad. That is bad. I don't think can you get your leg in the air to demonstrate?
I mean, it doesn't look as bad now, but I've definitely chopped my leg up and
then the dogs go to sniff it.
Yeah, and dogs love blood.
So do sharks,
Yeah,
apparently.
so I'm not going to be swimming around any sharks or dogs.
My dogs can't swim.
Oh, this is perfect.
They're too fluffy to swim. They
I'll
hate
swim,
water.
but not with sharks.
Or the dogs can just watch as you swim. Yeah. So, I mean, it happens, And how do you recover from that? Do you now feel a bit more confident around him at work?
I mean, to be honest, a lot of people said, was it because you were nervous?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't nervous. I usually am in those type of situations.
I was just sweating.
But I wasn't nervous. I was just a little bit sick.
Yeah.
And really, I think it was a little bit of like almost heat stroke.
Yeah.
And I think it just made me a little bit silly. Normally...
little bit silly.
A little bit silly. Because normally it's okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well,
hopefully I've recovered.
Yeah. And as well, like, first impressions are really important, but then you also get second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And as you go down the line, he'll get to know you better. And one day he will laugh about the time he had a poker face of you drinking and wearing his coffee. Because I guarantee he's thought about it all the while.
I don't know if it's wishful thinking that he's just forgotten completely about the meeting entirely.
Or maybe he just didn't notice. Maybe he was really sweaty, and in his head he's like, "Oh, I'm not even thinking," and he's third personing, out of body experience. And both of your bodies are just communicating, but your minds are elsewhere because you're so sweaty.
Well,
it can happen. So, it's possible.
Yeah. What about you then? How do you? Because you're not very good at regulating your temperature.
I'm terrible. I walk around naked the whole time, and then the doorbell goes, and I'm like.
And you can't put clothes on.
No, it takes too long. And then the dogs are barking because the doorbell's gone. And then I'm like, oh, you have 10 seconds to get to the door. I say, throw your parcel over a hedge or something.
They do that.
So, yeah, I just kind of creep through the letterbox. I'm like, oh, God, there's another one. And then I kind of have to go round. And then they say, we need a picture of the door open, hold it. So I'm like, oh, this is so obvious. Put limbs out, trying to keep everything contained.
Handstand.
Yeah, literally. It'd be easier to do that.
They could probably see everything.
Yeah, they probably could. But, I sunbathe in the garden with no clothes. I think tan lines are really difficult to get rid of.
Can anybody see you in your garden?
Only the people that try. If you were to look out the window round a corner like that.
Only the people that try with like a periscope.
Yeah, like the pirates. When the pirates are sailing by and they get their binoculars out, then, I'm straight. But I think as well, if somebody watched you sunbathing in your garden, it's their issue, not yours. Like, you're not in the street naked going to the bakery, are you? Or anything. You're not offending them because they've gone out their way to find you. No?
Let me caveat that. I don't think they are offended.
Oh.
If someone's peeping on you, they want to be peeping
on you.
Yeah.
They're like balancing on one leg over
you're worried about offending them, but you're in your own garden.
Yeah. I do like sunbathing, just in nature. It's nice.
I mean, I would be flattered.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's not the right thing to do.
If you had an elderly neighbour, Doris.
I don't care, elderly or not.
And she was watching you, and you saw her watching you, what would you say? Or would you not address it, like the coffee? What would you do if you caught your neighbour watching you?
I am awkward and probably wouldn't say anything.
Would you say it with your face? Would you be like, next time you saw your neighbour?
No, I don't know.
You just completely style it out.
Yeah, I'd just be like, I'd stay there probably for another 5 or 10 minutes, so it wasn't immediately obvious that I was leaving because I'd been seen.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, maybe not do it again.
Well, there's like a hedge that you just.
But I'd be flattered that someone would want to see me. Like I think it's different.
The neighbours that have watched me are women, which is weird.
Yeah, but you can be attracted
women
to
in bed.
woman.
Do you think my neighbours are attracted to me?
I don't know.
I bloody hope not.
So it depends how they're looking at you, I suppose.
Yeah. But my previous
neighbours
were married, and the men were watching me, which was not okay.
It's not okay.
But then they moved. Why did they move, Dave?
Maybe their wives made them move because they were peeping all the time.
Yeah,
and they're like, no, You shouldn't be doing that, and you shouldn't. Make it a little bit different if you're sunbathing in their garden.
Yeah. Well, I would never do that, just in my garden. Nice tall fences, it's nice and discreet.
You do have nice tall fences.
They're lovely and tall, so I can be naked in my garden.
You can.
For that reason.
And you can be naked in your house, but then you answer the door naked.
Oh, it's just so inconvenient.
The person who's knocking on the door's fault.
Yeah, and I keep having this thing where I get my clothes on inside out without realising, and then I'm in the middle of public, and I'm like, oh, my trousers are backwards, and my clothes are on inside out. And it keeps happening more frequently. Has this ever happened to you?
Similar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you wear trousers backwards?
Sometimes.
And then you end up with this baggy bit at the front, and you're like, why do they make trousers like this?
I don't think I've ever had that thought.
No?
I can make you feel a little bit better about the delivery stuff, because I used to be a delivery driver.
Did you get that quiet, Dave?
Well, I didn't.
Didn't you? Oh no, yeah, you did tell me about driving into the thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, but I wasn't going to say that, because I've had some accidents driving. But I've also seen some naked women and men
outdoors
when
you're ding-donging.
Ding-donging. So
so are they.
Endless stories. There's one time I knocked on the door. I was 10 minutes early for the delivery, but I thought usually it's fine. Then I can see it's one of these cloudy glasses.
Oh yeah, like a bathroom glass.
Yeah, you can see privacy glass, but you still can see
like blobs of people.
Yeah, so I saw like this pale coloured thing running down the stairs.
Yeah.
Answered the door, like peeked round, but you could see
they're not wearing
anything. Then a guy running down, putting his boxers with it swinging around.
As you're taking the proof of delivery photo.
Luckily, I didn't have to do that in the delivery.
Oh my god!
And then coming down. Obviously, they'd been up
in
to
the
something.
bedroom.
Maybe it was like, let's beat the delivery driver, get this in before you.
Yeah. Depends on what they ordered. What did they order? What was?
It was just food shopping.
Food shop.
Yeah. So
I guess you're going to be hungry after a workout.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, but the things that come to mind are why not get dressed
before you answer the door? Because obviously you'd drive off if they had to wait 30 seconds.
Because I was early, so you could still wait. The guy running down the stairs putting his boxer shorts, dangerous.
Yeah.
He could also put
and exposed himself to you.
As a man, I've put boxer shorts on many a time, and it doesn't take that long.
And not whilst running down the stairs.
So you can
put them on then run.
I also used to deliver to hospitals as well, and nursing homes and stuff. And there was once an old guy, the gowns you get in the hospitals.
Did he put it the wrong way round?
The story, he put it the wrong way around. So
you got a
for those
face
that don't know, it opens up at the back. I don't know whether he's just a flasher.
He chose to.
But he would always be open and he'd be exposed. And
you hand him a delivery.
And we had to go into the property
bless him.
Because he was elderly. So he'd come in, open the door,
and then you had to follow him.
Full frontal nudity. Then he'd walk to his chair and sit in his chair with the robe open as you delivered his shopping.
You're like, thanks. Oh, but that's something to remember, isn't it?
That's not something I want to
remember. You don't want to. No. Yeah. But I think everyone's seen something at one point or another, especially delivery drivers.
Yeah.
And one thing that does make me quite cautious.
And I used to deliver here.
Did I? No, I never had delivery from you. No. There you go. But neighbours.
Yeah, neighbours.
Oh, I bet you could tell some stories about the neighbours.
Mm.
Well, I always think when you have children, you go to school, what do they say to their teachers? Because, just as a delivery driver might see a little too much, what things could children say about what they've done at the weekend? And then you think, oh, that's come out wrong. There's no context here.
Yeah.
Like Gabriel with Amos. Do you remember this? Did I ever tell you the story?
No.
So Gabriel, my son, was maybe 6 or 7 years old, and my mum got him a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
At the plants where they sit up and you touch them and then they go and they eat flies. So he went into school and he was feeding dead flies from the window or wherever he could find a bug off the ground that had already died. he would then put it in his little plant and then go, wow, and it would just munch it up. And he called the plant anus.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know why he called it anus. Maybe he had just learnt the word or something.
And he liked the word.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh, what did you do at home this weekend? His teacher was asking him. He said, I put flies in my anus. And then they had to call me in to be like, okay, we're quite concerned about your son. I was like, oh my God, is he sick? Has something gone wrong? Has he misbehaved? Yeah, he's confessed to putting flies in his anus. And I was like, that's really weird because I've never seen him do that before. So I think I would know as his mother if this is his kind of behaviour. And then I thought, oh, it's his little plant on the window. Yeah, so...
Maybe that's why he named it, that's clever.
I mean, for a little tot, that was really clever. And then I probably should have said that's not a good name for a plant. But it just seems so genius that he chose that. I don't know why. I just went with it. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Football.
What football?
There's been lots of football recently, actually. Thinking of topics.
Did you win with a bicycle kick?
I didn't win the football match with the bicycle kick.
All of that training for what?
For a loss. I actually lost to...
What was the score?
Was it...
4-1.
I want to say 2-1. It's 4-1.
5-1 or 4-1.
I remember it being a victory, but I think it was a loss.
It was definitely a loss.
So, you know, Soccer 6 is a charity football match, which I really enjoyed. I actually laughed so hard in a heatwave, wearing loads of clothes on my period in a white football kit, which, you know, didn't end very well. But I had a really good first experience of a football match, and the fact it was for a charity was lovely. However, all of the other players were playing non-footballers, and we ended up somehow playing a women's team.
Rephrase that though.
From...
Was it a women's?
a girls' team.
So they were young.
Agile, energetic gymnasts who all looked like they had just come out of an Olympic tournament. And then all of us were kind of, not footballers at all.
They were young, but
very
they were
energetic.
a proper team.
They were training at the time, weren't they?
Yeah,
they
I think they just called them out. So, do you want to play the girls? And
what country were they from?
I think they had Ecuador in the back.
Ecuador, yeah. Like literally, do you know what that reminds me of? You know Cool Runnings, the film, the bobsleigh team, where they've like got a little lucky egg and everything. They're a bit sort of like rough around the edges, and then they get really good at what they do, and they shine up their bobsleigh. They were the shiny bobsleighers, and we were like just village mums that all came together and had like. But
it was a bit like
so much fun.
It was fun. It was a good day. It was a good, nice little day.
And I kind of like ran around flapping like, oh.
Yeah.
I think the enthusiasm really got me. And then the ref said to me like, "Don't go in the box." I was like, "Got it." And then I was like, "What's a box?" She was like, "You're in the box." And then I was like,
"You went in the box quite a few times."
I think I spent the whole match in the box. Yeah. But really enjoyed.
In the box.
Yeah, and you were the manager. How was your time as manager?
I mean, you know, I feel like now I can go to the big leagues and manage Arsenal women's.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah.
Or even England women's, or you know,
if
there are any women's football teams that need a high quality manager.
Ecuador doesn't, because they're way better than us.
Yeah, but no.
I could not believe
I can still manage it.
Yeah, you good. And the one that I had, because, okay, we were about a foot taller than all of the players. I don't know how this happened, but I think they were much younger. Like, how old?
I would say they were about 6.
No, we didn't play toddlers.
No, they were.
Maybe they were like 15,
I'd
16,
say
17,
maybe
18?
14.
14?
Yeah.
They look older than their age.
They looked about 14.
So we played a group of children,
too.
And they absolutely annihilated us. And the one that was, like, they told me, like, Mark, one of the players, she was so rapid. I would blink and she's, like, circumnavigated me, like, 4 times. I was like, wow. But it was really good fun. I really enjoyed it.
It was a good day out.
Yeah.
I had music there and food.
Yeah, it was lovely.
It was nice.
Would you be a football manager next year if they ask us to return, or will they beg us never to come back?
I'm happy to manage next year, and this time I would hope for at least a confident and showing that, maybe give them a little bit of a game.
Yeah, or maybe we can play people who've never played football.
Maybe.
That could be good. So I think everyone else was fairly matched. I think we had, maybe it was because we were so much taller and older, they were like, oh, this is fair.
Fine.
But no, that was, World Cup.
World Cup, disappointment. We're recording on the day after, a couple of days removed from England being
wiped out by Argentina,
right.
Was it?
Yeah, I was going to say destroyed. They weren't destroyed, but they were handily beaten.
Was it a close match or was it completely...
So England took the lead.
Ooh. For how long?
And they were leading up until the 85th minute, I believe.
Oh my God, so it looked like a win the whole time?
They were basically under pressure ever since scoring.
Oh my
God. Argentina and England have history.
Bad history?
Yeah.
They're not.
Clashing, there was a lot of fouls on both sides.
Oh wow.
And it was a very dirty game. And then England scored and then didn't really do anything but tried to sit back and defend.
Right.
And the manager's getting a lot of criticism. So again, if you want, put me forward for the England.
Because I feel like you've had a lot of experience now with football managing.
I
you could do it better than the England manager. Yeah.
And it always looked like Argentina were going to at least get a goal, which they did. And
what was the final score then?
2-1 to Argentina.
Oh. So if it was 1-1, would they just keep playing until someone scored?
I mean, they go to extra time and then penalties.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They would just keep playing indefinitely.
Yeah. Because we're good at penalties, aren't we? No, we're not good at penalties. England's notoriously bad at penalties, actually.
In fact, they lost the Euros on penalties. They've gone out of tournaments on penalties several times.
Oh God! See, that's why I don't watch big matches or little matches or any matches because the stress of it. I think
it could be stressful.
How do you sleep afterwards, especially when it's at 2 a.m?
I mean,
how are you then going to bed?
That one was at 2 o'clock. Luckily, I've watched every game. Well, not every World Cup game. Every England game I watched.
And have you actually enjoyed it, or have you left afterwards like?
See,
like a wreck.
I'm not actually an English fan. To confess
so
that.
you don't get worked up.
So I don't
Italy
get worked up.
Then, when Italy played,
when I used to, not
do you
anymore.
lose your voice?
When I was younger,
blood vessel in your eye. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, when I was younger, I just get angry. When you stay up and you watch them and they lose, and then you'd be like, okay, now
ruin my day.
Yeah, why did I bother? But then the other side of it is excitement when they win.
Yeah,
I've seen them win.
I remember people driving through the town with flags and beeping cars, and it's like everyone goes insane.
Yeah, I did that as well when they won World Cup. I went around beeping the cars.
Did you?
Beep, 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 beep. It was fun.
Yeah,
and everybody hates us because we beat England in the final of the Euros on penalties.
Okay. But then you went in it this year?
No, we went in the World Cup. No.
So how did you go from winning to then not being in it?
I mean, they won it. 20 years ago in 2006.
20 years ago.
Then the next 2 tournaments pretty much went out almost instantly, and then the next 3 tournaments
did all right.
They didn't qualify.
Oh God!
So they've done terrible.
It's gone downhill.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You could say since you have not been their manager.
So again, I'm happy to be the English team manager or the Italian team manager, men, women's, anything, whatever.
Yeah.
Or ice hockey. I think I can.
I think you could do squash as well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's many squash managers, but
squash managers. What's your role in this tournament? Squash manager.
Squash manager, yeah. But I'm open. Send your requests through, and I'll see. I'll sift through them, and I'll become the new manager.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I've got our little notes here, and I can't see it because my eyesight is really bad. What have we got here? Stress watching football. Which you thought was stress walking or something. Waddling. Stress waddling, my bad handwriting.
Yeah, the handwriting isn't, I think, as much rushed. I think you got better handwriting than that.
Yeah, I know, I was rushing because we were playing Scrabble and Millie needed the pen. So, and I think you might have won. I don't know. Maybe. Did I win? You've won every tournament, actually. Every Scrabble tournament.
I haven't.
Millie overtook me by 1.
Millie won the first
one. Did I win?
No, you didn't.
You answered that very quickly.
Because I know.
No,
Millie won the first one, and I am now currently the champion.
The champion of Scrabble. Yeah. I mean, we had some interesting words there, Dave.
We did.
We did have quite a few interesting words. Some were more like sounds. whatever that one was that Millie did.
I
can't remember what it was. Don't even think
TV or
it's a real
something.
word.
TV, TV. I don't know.
TV. But yeah, no, I think it's good to kind of keep your mind ticking over and playing tournaments, because I think we get more heated than the football at Scrabble.
Yeah, I think so. Millie does. Millie likes to win.
She's cutthroat, 18 years old, and she could lead an army. She really could, a Scrabble army. Another update, actually. I have a referral for my connective tissue disorder, hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So tomorrow I'm seeing a physio, and then after that, I don't know when yet because I don't have the appointment, but it's been referred, a cardiologist.
That's good news.
Yeah, late life diagnosis, but better late than never.
Let's get there first.
Yes. Do you ever carry symptoms through life that you kind of think, hasn't killed me, so I must be all right? Are there any kind of things that you've noticed that have built up in your life?
Probably. I have potentially a lung issue.
Yeah.
Which we've discussed.
Yeah.
It's been ongoing for several years. I'm supposed to have rung the doctor now, I think, for the last 12 years. No, not that long, but certainly for the last few weeks I've been meaning to ring the doctor, and it's one of those things you just put off, and then I think I make excuses every day not to. Yeah,
and it's always, I think, quite a negative experience. It takes a lot for me to go to a doctor, and that's me kind of psyching myself up, not feeling like a time waster, not feeling like I've taken care away from someone with cancer or something really severe. When you're questioning something or something goes wrong, you kind of think, I'll give it 6 weeks and see if it gets better, or maybe I can adjust and live with it. And then when you eventually do go and they just say, oh, you're normal, or don't worry, just keep an eye on it, it really does deter you from going back.
Yeah, it can be like that. I mean, there's some doctors are really great, but they are in stressful positions.
Yeah,
and it
you don't
can
get
be,
a lot of time, do you?
Sometimes you do feel either embarrassed or, I don't know, like you're putting them out.
Yeah.
And it can just lead to a bit. I think men in particular are, they don't like going to the doctors. The embarrassment scale.
Is it asking for help, do you think, or showing vulnerability?
I think it's both. Times are changing, but I do feel like in my lifetime, more men are afraid of going and seeking help.
Do you think part of it is that you don't want to hear bad news? You don't want to make it real if there's something wrong. So if you kind of don't think about it, put it to the back of your mind,
obviously don't recommend any of you doing that.
No.
If there's any inkling that anything might be wrong, go to the doctors.
Yeah.
And it sounds really silly, but it's really what you should do. Even if it's something embarrassing, even if it's something small.
Yeah.
Anything that you are concerned about,
go and get checked. Yeah.
Get it checked.
Well, AI has been quite buddy to me and is almost kind of advocating for me. Go to the doctors. What's wrong with you, woman? Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, but I don't want to waste their time. You're not wasting time. You deserve treatment. You need to be understood and support. And AI, without it, I never would have got as far as I have now. And I don't think I've got very far. I'm probably 2% into my journey of diagnosis and discovery.
2% better than 0, better than 1.
Yeah, it's only taken 38 years.
That's okay.
It was AI making me go, which I'm really thankful for. But also, I wouldn't know what to say. When people say to you, are you okay? And you go, oh yeah, I'm fine. And then you're actually suffering in silence. So.
Don't ever suffer in silence.
No.
I'm here. You can always talk to me.
There you go. Or talk at you.
Or talk at me, yeah.
I always enjoy talking
Or we can open up a camera and talk to everybody.
We could talk to everyone, couldn't we? If you want to join in the conversation. But yeah, I think that's really nice that you can get help eventually for your lungs. We did a lung test a minute ago, and I was like, Dave, look how bad my lungs are. Naturally bad. And you have to make these balls rise. I could get 2 out of 3, and I was like, I can't get that one in. You're a normal person. You do it and show me how easy it is. And that's when you say,
I'm not normal.
I'm not normal. No.
And that actually leads to being a baker. So it's one of the things that they said could lead to my lung issue. With
dust in the air and things.
Baker's flour dust. They said it's a red flag. they do say wear a mask, and I used to wear a mask when I used to bake.
It's very hot though, and you can't breathe, and then
it wasn't ever encouraged. It wasn't. There wasn't masks on hand to wear. Now masks are everywhere.
It's a bit more well known and understood.
I did it for many years, and they said it could have potentially created damage that I'm still suffering from right now.
Many years later. Will it ever recover? Can you
lungs
undo
can
the damage?
recover.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have done enough damage that
you can't reverse it.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I'm still under investigation.
Oh yes, investigation. That's good.
That makes it sound like I've done something dodgy.
You've done something to your lungs, Dave.
So who knows?
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, hopefully you can get down your journey and I can get down mine. And then in 10 years' time, we can be like, woohoo, we've got the answers.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. You go this way and then we go.
And then,
hello.
But yeah, I think always making progress and not being deterred, because you kind of got that voice of reason when you're like, I need to know. And also suffering in silence only leads to it feeling worse, building up that stress.
And it could be something that's nothing.
Or it could be easily treated or reversed. Or
this is what I'm saying.
The quality of life.
If you don't treat it, it then becomes something that
yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And which is why you get it while you can.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm taking the children to Wales next week, which I'm really excited about.
The old Welsh mountains.
Yeah, we're going to have like an outdoorsy kind of time.
That's cute.
You're making travel plans. What's your next travel space?
I want to visit as many places as possible.
Yeah.
I am going to Poland in October.
Amazing. Have you been before?
Never.
Well, that's going to be an adventure.
So hopefully that'll be fun. I want to get somewhere before October and after October.
So like September, November.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Because I feel like you need to see a lot of the world. We were having the conversation previously about the 7 wonders of the world. Yeah,
and apparently there's 14. What? There's 2 lots of 7. There's an old 7 and a new 7?
There's an old 7 and new 7, but I don't know if some
are they overlapping?
I don't know.
Oh. Why would you change the 7 wonders? Why wouldn't you just add 10 wonders? But they've always existed, now they've run out, they've expired, or
some do.
Yeah.
If you have a building that's a wonder and it crumbles, it's no longer a wonder.
Yes.
Or I wonder why it crumbled.
Unwondered. Yeah. I think it's good to travel there and see more of the world. Yeah. And it puts everything into perspective. When you're worrying about something at home and then you're stood at the top of a mountain in paradise, suddenly those problems seem a little bit smaller.
That's true.
And Millie, my daughter, wants to get a passport stamp tattoo in every country she visits. So, yeah, that should be quite fun. Would you ever have tattoos?
I would consider them. I have considered them, but I have not committed.
Yeah.
I just don't think tattoos are for me.
Yeah. Because you have to be a certain type of person to pull off a tattoo that...
Yeah, I think you need a certain body type as well.
Like skin. Yeah.
I'd get one that went round here and then across there. Up there.
What if you put a tattoo in your beard and then when you shaved your beard, it said revealed a word, and then when you don't want people to know you have tattoos, just grow your beard again? Would you ever do something like that because that you could conceal it? I feel like if I had the ability to do that,
it sounds like I'm getting something offensive in my face.
I just feel like...
And also, if you want to then reveal it, have you got any tattoos? Yeah, hang on, let me just get my razor.
Yeah, but that would be so cool though, like disappearing ink that you can have at school.
It's not disappearing.
No, it would be reappearing. Disappearing hair. That is children home from school. So
that's the dogs
barking at the children.
And the children coming in. And for number 3, that's us done.
If you do have any questions that you'd like us to answer or topics to discuss, leave them in the comments below.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that again. Do more of that.
Do more of that.